85% of Americans say that they want to stay in their current homes after the age of 65. But too often as we age, homes turn into hostile environments where a bathtub or a high shelf can become a dangerous obstacle. Well, there's a new idea in home design. It is called universal design, and a number of these houses are being built across the country, houses that become more livable and safe for people of all ages. Our house doctor, Ron Hazelton, is joining us this morning from Mechanicsville, Virginia. That's right outside Richmond, and he's going to give you an idea of what we're talking about. Ron?
Good morning, Charlie. How are you?
I'm well.
Well, I want to take you on a tour of this house. This is sort of a demonstration house. A lot of the things you're going to see in here actually could be adapted to or fitted into an existing home. Let's start right here at the entry. The entryway in here is actually a slip-resistant tile. I've got a little demonstration for you over here to show you the difference. Now, this is conventional glazed tile right here. I'm spraying some water on there. If I put this jug on, you see what happens. Now, this tile is also glazed, but it's got a little bit of a texture on it, just enough to keep this from sliding. That would be very important in preventing slips and falls if you were coming in here and your feet were wet. Let me take you into the kitchen. There are several things in here that are very interesting, starting with this oven over here. Now, normally an oven door is hinged at the bottom. This one is hinged on the side, which allows you to get up much closer. If you happen to be in a wheelchair, you could go right up here and get the food out. Over here, we see the microwave oven is actually lowered down about 3 or 4 inches. This also great if you're trying to operate this from a seated position, or if you're a child that simply wants to get in here and heat up a snack. Now, for things that are way up high, there's this pull-down shelf that brings everything right down here to a level that's easily reached. Or, if you don't have one of those, then use something like this, a pair of tongs, which permits you to bring things down without having to climb up on a ladder. Now, over here at the sink, a single lever faucet like this is much easier to use. This one actually is also activated by a foot pedal down here. So as you depress this, you've got both hands free to work in the sink. The dishwasher, if you'll look down here, is actually elevated up about 9 inches, which means you don't have to bend over as far to reach inside here. Now, in the center of the room right here, we've got a bi-level island. On this side, as you can see, this is a standard height bar with bar stools underneath. But this side over here is dropped down, actually to 32 inches. There's a knee hold in here, so you can actually sit down here. You can prepare food. You can draw water, slice vegetables, reach over here and use the stove, all without even getting out of your seat. Okay, I'm going to take you in now to the living room, and I want to show you this stairway. Now, typically, a stairway is about 3 feet wide. This one is 4 feet wide. And even more importantly, the treads on these stairs are about 2 inches deeper, giving you a solid place to put your foot. And handrails on both this side and on this side. Now, come on into the bedroom right here. As we pass by right here, you'll notice that the receptacles in this house are a little bit higher, again, so you don't have to bend over as far. One of the things that people complain about if they've had an injury or they're getting older is the difficulty in getting in and out of bed. This is called a super pole right here. It's designed to make that process easier. This tray is something you can eat off, and if you swing this out of the way, bring this pole around, you can actually use this to pull yourself up out of bed. You can move this around to this position and then lower yourself into a wheelchair, or it just helps to get you up on your feet. Now, over here into the master bathroom, show you some features that I really like here. The side of this tub has got a cantilevered edge. You can sit down here, bring your legs over one at a time instead of stepping over the side. Right here we have a shower valve that instead of being over here where you'd have to reach is offset way over here to the side. So it's much easier to turn on and off. Inside the shower, you've got a fold-down seat right here. You sit down. All of your controls can be reached from here. You can adjust this shower head up and down, or you can use it as a handheld unit. And what's nice about this is that this side of the shower is conventional. Your permanent shower head and your stand-up controls. Excuse me. Okay, I want to walk you back out here in the living room. Notice also wide doorways. Every place that we go, all the handles in this house are actually levers and not knobs, so they're easy to open and close. And now, I want you to meet the homeowners. And, guys, these are the Frasons. What motivated you to buy this house? Was it because you really wanted a house that was going to grow old with you, or how'd you feel about it?
Well, it was a very easy home to live in, and it was very convenient features.
Very convenient features. So you didn't buy this house necessarily because it was for an aging. You just found it to be very comfortable.
It's comfortable. We can grow old into this home because there's nothing we have to do about growing old.
Right. And you're with the AARP, the American Association for Retired Persons. That association actually was involved in designing this house. What does the term universal design mean to you in the organization?
Well, universal design housing is for people of all ages and sizes, and they can live in this house comfortably and safely and independently for as long as they wish.
Oh, that's great. Well, there you have it, Charlie. And just one last little thing here. This house not only is convenient, but it's also pretty snazzy, too. This is a remote control that actually turns the fireplace on and off automatically just by the press of this button right here.
Ron, there's just one quick question I have for you. What's the purpose of the... Oh, that's neat. What's a nice through the fireplace shot that we close with. But what's the purpose of the 4-foot wide stairway?
The 4-foot wide stairway, just so that you've got, if somebody's going to be helping you up or down the stairs, you've just got more room to maneuver there.
I got you. Okay, all right, thanks. Fascinating stuff. Thanks, Ron. And
You're
our
welcome.
thanks to the owners of the home and the lady from the AARP who had explained it as well.